Hello, Matt. Nice to see you. How was Tuesday from your point of view?
Well, firstly, it was good to get back into a game situation. It's been 6 months or whatever it's been, so to get back and get some actually match football on a pre-season fixture under your belt was extremely pleasing. Obviously felt a little bit weird with the circumstances before and after the game, and certainly not having supporters in the ground is a real disappointment, but unfortunately that's where we are at the moment. But no, off the pitch, the build up to it has been really good. The lads have come back really fit and firing, and now it's just that little bit of sharpness. You could probably tell Eastbourne, that's their third game. That was our first, so I think the tempo of it was good for our boys just to get back in against a good Eastbourne team and a team who are certainly at it. So to get 45 minutes into all the players, picked up a couple of injuries, was always a little bit disappointing, which I'll touch on in a minute, but overall very pleased to get back out and get the first minutes into the players and look to build that up on Saturday at Haringey.
Yeah, let's talk about the new boys, Dean Brazais and Toby Silva. They did play. They looked very fit, very raring to go. How about how they've bedded in the first couple of weeks? Obviously, we spoke on the first day of training, but since they've had time to look at them, so how have you seen them play? The last game against Eastbourne. Yeah,
not just against Eastbourne, just their presence in the dressing room and what they've done and been like in training. They're two great characters. They're great ages coming in with their experience as well, whether the different clubs and the levels that they've played at. So Toby and Dean have fitted into this group superbly well, both on and off the pitch. And so far, I'm really pleased with them and the additions we've made in two key positions.
Yeah, let's talk about outs. One we didn't get to touch on previously was the departure of Ben Juzinski to Oxford City, which is a permanent deal. Bradley Piss has gone out on loan again this season to Farnborough. Just want to hear your opinions on those two.
Yeah, Ben. He came in last year. He's pushing Jamie Butler at the start of the season, and different things that went on the season meant he sort of dual-edged with a team 2 levels below us to go, or a couple of teams to go and get some games throughout the season. But in training and as a character and as a person, he was excellent, Ben. But with me having the opportunity and signing Dean Brazais, plus under sort of the constraints that we are as a club at the moment, I won't be going in with 2 goalkeepers at the moment who will be with us full time. I will be looking to get in a younger lad who can maybe train with us and do similar to Ben, where he can go and get some games on a Saturday and keep himself ticking over. But Ben's got the opportunity to go and play in the National South with Oxford City, so that's an opportunity where we can't dual reg him, so he goes there, but he'll still be part of us. I still I've left the door open for him to come and train with us when it suits his schedule, and as I say, I really like Ben as a player and as a character, and we never know what will happen with him in the future. Touching on to Brad, he went out and had several loans last season, and with me signing Kobe in January, with Ben Goodliff and Louis coming in permanently, I've got 3 centre halves I probably would class above Brad right now, but I feel it's very important for Brad to go and get another run of games to really try and break into that 3. So he goes to Farnborough initially for a month, and then we'll see how he does there. I know he played on Tuesday night, he's playing again on Saturday, and I think that's really important for his development, that he goes and gets some men's football and some 90 minutes under his belt, as well as training with us when he can.
Let's talk about Saturday itself. The game against Haringey is a very different game to the one against Eastbourne, because a lot of the game matches this season will be against Southside before the real stuff begins. This will be the lowest ranked side that we play against. Hopefully you will be looking ahead with some positive affirmations to see a better performance to Tuesday night?
Yeah, listen, I wouldn't say the performance was particularly bad on Tuesday night. On that, no, I'm not saying you meant that, Ahmed, but it's our first game and just trying to get 45 minutes in with some trialists who are new to the club and new to the team, and obviously it's not going to be like it was when we finished, because it's our first game for a long while, and with the trialists coming in, so it does always affect the flow of the game. So especially the first couple of games of pre-season are very important, just for minutes and it's just not getting injuries, and as the pre-season goes on and things settle down a little bit, then we start getting back to what we were, and hopefully hit the ground running with Maidenhead at home to be what we were when we finished. But Haringey, a great setup there, and they've produced players over the years, and we've obviously gone and signed one with Kobe, and this is part of the deal that we're playing this year and next year in pre-season. So we look forward to going there, and I think that the biggest thing we look forward to is actually playing in front of a crowd, because because it'll be the only one that we're going to play in pre-season in front of. So, you know, we go to Haringey, which I think they'll have, I don't know, I think it's 600 I think they said they were going to have there. I know the Sutton supporters have been great to come over and support us with their allocation. So, you know, we're really excited to go over there and play in front of a crowd against a good team. And you know, you say they're 2 levels below, but you know, there's not a massive difference. So it'll be another really good test for us. And again, looking to build the minutes up from 45 to now sort of getting hours into certain players to then flip that round and get some more minutes into players at Dulwich on Tuesday.
Yeah, just touching on the team one more time. You did go with the policy of 2 11s for both halves. Are you aiming to do that again this weekend just to make sure everyone gets a chance?
Yeah, no, it'll be. I'll be taking 22 players over there again, and it will be an 11 playing for an hour. Then it'll be another 11 coming on for the half an hour, which will then be swapped round on Tuesday night. So that they over the 2 games, they'll get an hour and a half in.
All right, nice one. So let's just touch on the squad itself. You put them through the mill today in the session. I could see they were blowing, but they looked very fit, they looked very fresh. Talk to us about Ben. Obviously, he had a very unfortunate moment on Tuesday night with the shoulder. So, how's he doing? And Rob Wilson as well, just come back from a hernia. How are they holding up?
Yeah, I mean, overall as a squad, you know, I think I said it previously, but the fitness levels I've been so pleased with, and the energy and the desire and the hunger and the fitness levels amongst the group has been superb. It's now just that match sharpness and just getting refreshing the ideas of how we finished so strong last year. So, you know, I've been really pleased with how they're training and their fitness levels. But then to pick up the injuries is the worst thing of pre-season. And Ben Goodliff, he played, I think, 20-25 minutes the other night, and he looked very good. He looked very composed. He looked sharp. He looked good on the ball. I was very pleased with his performance, and he a bit of an innocuous sort of collision there, and he felt a little pop in his shoulder. It turns out it wasn't dislocated. He hasn't broken his collarbone, but he's still very sore. Sort of 48 hours later. So you know, we won't know more really until after the weekend to see how that has really settled down. But hopefully, fingers crossed, he's not going to be out too long. But you know, it's still a bit too early to say. Omar's fallen on his wrist late on in the game. And he's gone and had an X-ray and scans yesterday. We're waiting for the results, hopefully tomorrow on that. He's in a cast at the moment for his wrist. So again, that doesn't sound or look too promising, but it's something, you know, is still early, and we haven't, you know, made the final call on exactly what it is. So again, with hopefully both of them who won't feature on Saturday, that we'll find out more about them over the weekend, after the weekend, so hopefully they won't be out too long, Ahmed.
Yeah, hopefully they'll be okay. Nice to talk to you, Mel. We'll see you on Saturday.
Yeah, brilliant. Thanks very much.